Hi, my name is Ade. I'm with The Innocent Baker. I've been baking for 30 years, and today I'm going to show you how to make red velvet donuts. To make these donuts, you're going to need flour, sugar, cocoa powder, beet powder, salt, and baking powder. We will be using beet powder today. Definitely much better for you than an artificial food coloring. So we have our flour in a medium-sized bowl. Add the sugar to it, cocoa powder, the beet powder, salt, and baking powder. The Innocent Baker is a gourmet baking kit box. It's a box that contains everything you need to make delicious desserts at home. It gives people access to yummy desserts without having to go and look for individual ingredients. Everything is pre-measured, just to make baking more accessible and easier for people. For the wet ingredients, you are going to need 1 egg, some melted butter, vanilla extract, vinegar, and half a cup of buttermilk. Red Velvet was our first box, and it's one of our best sellers still. It looks and tastes like you spent hours on it, but it only bakes for 10 minutes. I think that's why it's one of my favorite recipes to make. I've always loved baking from the time I was very young. I grew up in Nigeria, and back then it wasn't as easy to bake and to get baking ingredients, so you really had to love it. I decided to go in for a baking and pastry arts program. From there, I just decided that this could be something that I would want to do professionally. The next thing we're going to do is put the mixture into a piping bag. I think the key ingredients to a successful business is persistence. It's very scary to try to start out, but just do something that you love. And if you have an idea, you are further ahead than so many other people who never ever venture out. So just do it. Yes, they look great. This is exactly what we expect to see, and it only took 10 minutes, so that's amazing. Allow them to cool for a couple of minutes on the baking rack. Now for my favorite part. We're going to dip the donuts into the chocolate sauce and into the crisp pearls. The next step is to make the caramel sauce. Pour the cream into it and the salt. Heat it up until it's all nice and melted. You just want to pour it on top like that, a zigzag motion, as little or as much as you like. And there we go. There you have it. We have our delicious red velvet chocolate donuts drizzled with a salted caramel glaze. That is really good. That's really good. I feel like more people would bake if they knew that it wasn't as complicated as they might think it is. Anybody can bake. You have a good recipe, you follow it, you'll get good results.
Hi, I'm Natalie, casting producer for Tasty Business. Thanks so much for watching this episode. If it's made you hungry for more, give us a like, subscribe, and hit that bell.